Well, hello there, Jackie. How are you doing this fine Wednesday?
I'm doing pretty damn okay.
Hmm. Over in the land of America.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you've had your 4th of July now, so unfortunately, you can't join the rest of the world over here throwing giant oil barrels on fire
Uh,
or
one could only hope.
having a mortar fight with churches.
Yeah.
And yeah, and we think Americans like fireworks.
Oh yeah.
But yes, of course, this is weird news. So, as is tradition, is this real or fake?
Mm, I'm gonna go with real.
Okay, okay. And now I have a second one for you. What about this one?
Real.
Do you know what one of these places are?
No clue actually.
Well, this one, specifically this one, is the White Cliffs of Dover.
Oh, okay.
Famous white cliffs over here. Um, it's just all chalk. That's why it's bright white.
Oh, nice.
Now, let's start with probably a story that everyone will have heard now about your
Mm-hmm.
candidate, Mr. Trump.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, he was part of a assassination.
Yeah.
That's what they're officially calling it. Um, and I thought you'd like to see how the rest of the world, or the rest of Twitter, shall I say, has interacted with him.
Okay.
So, do you know a person called Jason Aldean?
I do not.
They are a musician, I believe. Um, and he has dedicated a lovely song to Mr. Trump. Um,
Okay.
I would say it's tone deaf, but would you like to know the title of the song?
Sure.
Try That in a Small Town. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Okay, maybe he was just maybe he was just a bit lost. What do you think of cats?
Cat is cute.
Well, there is a cat on the internet called Pepito, and the
Mm-hmm.
stream shows Pepito when he goes in and out of his house, and like he can read messages from like the chat when he comes back,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously Pepito must know because as you can see, Pepito, they shot Trump. You also have to remember Pepito was out at the time. Was it Pepito?
I would assume not, actually.
Okay, maybe it was Mario because Mario tweeted something the day prior.
Oh.
Good night, personas. Mario's got a little something set up for you tomorrow, so look out for that. And then 18 hours later, oh, that's not what I meant. No, guys, please.
That's hilarious, actually.
But yes, our Paper Mario stream is going to get very different if you tell me that this is the canonical twist after Hooktail.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to Sandy Hook.
We're going to Sandy Hook. Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, but also, the furries decided to get involved
Oh, yeah.
with this lovely piece of artwork. Now, would you like to read the beautiful piece of artwork?
President Twomp will not be forgotten. His power waste in the air galvanized on the portrait persona. all around the United States of America. They will pay for these beastly actions after the election. Simplify. Eh,
I like that he's a fox. 'Cause
yeah,
I
no,
mean, I guess fox is nicer than, orangutan. I'm trying to think of other
that's
orange
fair.
animals.
Yeah,
But,
that picture goes as hard as fucking soft butter.
oh, well, actually, you know what? I was going to cover this later, but let's cover it now since you mentioned
Mm.
butter. Where is
Aw.
it? Here it is. Butter made from CO2, not cows, apparently tastes like the real thing.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't know how they know that. I love that it's like it apparently tastes like the real thing. So like, why? Well, according to them, it tastes like the real thing, but why?
Why? I don't
Why?
know.
Now, we might as well finish off the rest of the political news.
Okay.
Now, can you tell me what is allowed at the RNC?
Guns.
Yes, but what is not allowed at the RNC?
I'm going to assume tennis balls because you
Yes,
have it pulled up.
yes, you are correct. It is tennis balls. Before it was also water bottles as well, because
Yeah.
yeah, I could kill for a drink. Not that way. Not that what I meant. Um, but obviously, that's I guess the right side of politics. But let's go to the left side because have you heard about the new Avengers team?
No, I don't keep up with
Well,
that.
obviously, the new Avengers are assembling. Uh, they've said they've rounded up a group of heavyweights, a group of heavyweight super friends, to ask Biden to stand down.
Oh, yeah.
Only the finest of things. Jackie, how about pretty people? What do you think of pretty people?
Uh, I guess I'm kind of neutral.
Well, what if your candidate decided to get nude and ask if they were pretty?
uh, uh,
Well, you see, over in Japan, uh, Japanese political candidate strips naked on national television broadcast and asks viewers if they think she's pretty.
That's one way to get votes, I suppose.
She's been taking it from the hot tub streams. Now, there is a political thing, but we're moving slowly further and further away into the madness. Do you
Hmm.
remember or know of Angela Merkel, former
I
German
do not.
Chancellor?
I don't.
So Angela Merkel was like in Germany they called her Mutti for mother.
Mhm.
Like she was like one of the oldest serving politicians in the EU, and now Angela Merkel is getting a detective series premiering in Italy, similar to Murder She
Huh.
Wrote.
Interesting.
I don't know why. I don't
Me
remember.
neither.
I don't remember Angela Merkel rocking around in the EU going, I think it was France who did this. Who did this? Hungary. She better not be stripping too. I mean, I don't think so.
I
I
don't think
guess it's very
so.
wholesome. But but speaking of stripping, and
Oh
Germany,
well.
this is stripping the walls bare because what does a company need, Jackie? If you're hiring a lot of employees, what does a company need for those employees?
A way to pay them.
No, you're not thinking American enough. Actually, I guess you were. Um, you see, German Tesla factory is missing 65,000 coffee mugs.
Huh.
That was top of their agenda to get done.
Hmm.
Today we're going to sort Not the emissions, not the fact that we didn't have complete planning permission to build the factory. The
Exactly.
65,000 coffee mugs, though, that we can do. That we can deal with. Now, can you tell me the Mexican god of the rain?
Oh, I knew this at one point because I tend to hyperfixate on things.
Yeah, I mean, I
But
love
for
gods.
now, now that you've asked me the question, I can't for the life of me remember.
It begins with a C.
See, like Kalutu or something like that.
No, very
No,
very
no, no, no,
short.
no.
Sounds like Chad.
Cad,
Ah, Chak.
Chak. Oh, okay.
Yes, Chak, god of the sea. Now, obviously, over in Mexico, they've decided they're having a beef with the ocean because Chak might get angry because obviously they've
hmm
had rough weather recently. But why do you think Chak is angry?
Uh, pollution.
Oh God, no,
I would
no,
assume.
no, 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 no.
Yeah.
You see, it's because this, yeah, Mexico cancels statue of Greek god Poseidon after dispute with their local deity.
Oh.
Poseidon can't just rock up to the shores of Mexico.
Yeah. Fuck you. And the horse you rode up on.
I guess it would be a seahorse, a giant seahorse.
Yeah.
Now, would you like to visit space?
Uh, I like the idea, but in practicality, absolutely not.
Well, you know what? There's an astronaut who's decided to do a proper, honest TripAdvisor review of living in space.
You know what? Good for them.
So, obviously, let's have a look. Location 5 out of 5. Atmosphere was out of the world.
Hmm.
Sleep quality
No,
5 out of
I
5.
can imagine it'd be. I imagine it'd be very comfy sleeping in space. Maybe.
Yeah,
And
well, I
again,
mean,
I
if
don't
you're
know.
floating, but then again, It entirely depends on like your equilibrium. You know what I mean? Like if you're floating
Yeah.
around, it may be real cozy because you're feeling weightless, but also if you wake up and you're weightless, you're like, what the fuck?
Though then again, whenever you go to sleep, like in the International Space Station, you're actually supposed to strap yourself to the wall.
That
Well,
doesn't sound the
it's the
best.
same thing. It's to keep you from floating around aimlessly. It's the same thing. You have to do the same thing if you say have to use the restroom. There
Yeah,
are like
yeah.
these
I
leg
mean, I mean,
straps that you put
logically it
on.
makes sense, but I don't know if I want to be
Yeah,
strapped to a gurney.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
location.
it's more like a sleeping bag.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah,
And that
yeah.
is true. Location is 5 because the neighbors were very quiet. I mean, you know, ambience.
mm.
We spent our entire 3 days inside the SpaceX Dragon capsule. The ambience was serene. Oh, that's nice.
Aw.
What were the amenities like? Well, we had an iPhone and iPad. Oh, that's nice. It's nice. It's nice that they get Wi-Fi up there.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Could you imagine? Oh, could you imagine? Like doing like full body VR in space? What
God, that
that
would
would
be
look like
so
on the other end?
disorientating. It's like,
What that would
hey,
look like?
create a space everywhere. It is space. That's where my boundary is. My boundary is the infinite void of space.
So just like, could you imagine what it would look like on the other end? Like people watching you just kind of.
Yeah, that would be very wild.
Yeah.
Well, as you can see, the transportation was 8 minutes, so that's not too bad. It has
No, that's
good
not bad at
transport
all.
links in case you want to pop down and get a McDonald's.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's quite good. As you can see, cleanliness 4.
I can imagine that it
Now
would be a little.
keep this in mind for the next story.
Hmm. Okay.
Food
Cleanliness.
5. Rooms 5, view 5, recreational areas, overall experience, and would you recommend? Yep, go to space. 10 out of 10. Sci-fi. Oh,
Okay.
sci-fi is a good internet provider for space. That sounds I love that.
Here's the thing. I would love to go to space. Like, the idea of me going to space would be great. But in reality, like, I feel the same way about going to space as I do about going across an open ocean. Is like my anxiety wouldn't let me do it.
When you say going across an open ocean, do you mean in a plane or is it in a boat?
Like in a boat,
Oh, in a boat. Yeah,
like being in
that's fair.
open water is like, I mean this politely, and this is the politest way I can say it, but fuck the ocean. I
I
don't
mean,
like it.
to be fair, that is 100% fair. We know more about space than we do about the ocean.
Jack is gonna be mad at me, but fuck the ocean.
You heard it here. Jackie wants to pollute the ocean.
No, I don't want to pollute it. I just don't want to be in it.
Okay, you've heard it here. No more water for the planet Earth. We're deciding
Yeah.
to dry it up. If anyone has a
foxes?
paper towel they can just dab the ocean with, that would sort it right out. You know, apparently, we I don't know if you have this company of paper towels.
I
It's
just
called...
got it.
Huh?
I know why that picture of Trump was a fox.
Why?
Because of Fox News.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I thought it was just because it was orange.
That's also fair. Sorry, I completely
Your brain just
interrupted
clicked
you
there.
there. It just like cloak.
No, the reason I was literally just going to say we had this company of like kitchen towels called Bounty.
Yes, we
Do you
have them
know
here
them?
too. Yeah.
Right. So on the adverts, there was like a dude who came in. It's just like one sheet is enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
This is
what
like
if I
a-
dip it in?
like a-
Whatever you do, dip it in the ocean. Otherwise,
It's just like
one sheet is enough. Apparently.
Yeah. Was y'all's like a Jeff Foxworthy looking motherfucker for the longest time?
We had a guy who
Or
was
was-
dressed like Zorro.
Oh, okay.
We also had these two old ladies. One person had like, Dave's kitchen roll, and they were using like 50 sheets, and there was holes in it, and it just fucking wasn't working. And then the other old lady was like using one and just going, slip, done, nailed it. But yes, remember how I said cleanliness in space was a 4 out of 5?
Mm-hmm.
And they went up on a SpaceX rocket. Can you tell me who deals with SpaceX?
It's Elon Musk, right?
Yes. Now, what do you think he wants to dirty up in space?
I don't know. His reputation. He's already done that.
No, you're not thinking with enough coom. Because you see, father of 12, Elon Musk, offers his sperm for the first colony on Mars.
Jesus, no, I hope they threw it out. We don't
Yes,
need any more
Mr.
of
Musk,
them.
we'll definitely do this. I'll just put this right here, next to the engine.
I am not interested in Elon's Musk. Thank you very much.
That's honestly, I don't know why he hadn't done a perfume or a cologne. That sounds like it should be the perfect thing for it. Like, even an April Fool's joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, imagine him tweeting that, just like, Elon's Musk.
Then again, he's not good at making money.
That is very true. That is very true. Remember back in the day when everyone was like, "Oh, he's the godsend. He's the greatest child of our age," and everyone was like, and then you look at him now and he's like, "Oh, I remember when he did Cars, but Cars that didn't break down when it was slightly cold."
Exactly.
But yes, now, do you know what a boat ramp is?
A boat ramp?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when you think of the words boat ramp, what vehicle do you think belongs on a boat ramp?
A boat.
Yeah, not a fucking car. Because, once again, a motorist has driven down a boat ramp in West Hawaii Harbour.
Huh. Why? Were they like DDing or
I just don't get it.
under the influence of something?
They were looking for
I
the
don't
manta
know.
ray drive tour, and the GPS just led them straight into the water. Like, I get GPS, like, follow the GPS, but like, don't follow it unconditionally so that you completely lose all sense of reason. I mean, technically, the GPS did lead them to the manta rays.
Yeah.
Like,
Huh.
that's as close as a tour of manta rays is as you can get.
Exactly.
So stupid. Now, uh, can you tell me what the operational code is for Ashes at Disney?
The operational code for ashes at Disney?
Yes, so like if ashes are placed at Disney, so obviously it's illegal and you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't put ashes. You know how people spread ashes at Disney.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, like obviously you shouldn't do it, and you know like they say don't do it, but people still do it anyway. Do you want to know what the code? What is the code called? Like what is the thing they radio to people and be like, we have code XYZ.
I actually have no idea.
Well, the code is da 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 da. I think it's grandma. Where is it? Yep, code grandma.
Oh,
Yeah, the reason why we
Jesus.
found this out is because Whoopi Goldberg has been honoured as a Disney legend. Um,
Oh,
and like she did it anyway, but she did tell the staff and was like, "I'm really sorry. Um, I spread some of my mother's ashes at the Small World ride
damn.
because technically it's a biological hazard.
Yes, it is.
So don't do that. Even if you love Disney, maybe just there's better places."
Exactly.
Now, what in a recent study, what percentage of people do you think say that a message should always have an emoji? So this was
I'm
a
gonna be
survey done that was across a variety of demographics.
I'm gonna be disappointed as a person who doesn't use an emojis a whole lot.
Oh, I do.
Uh, I'm sorry. I try to use emojis. I still can't get over using emoticons, which is what I've used for the longest time.
No, that's fair. Like for me, I like
But
emojis because it helps.
mhm.
Like
Yeah,
if I say how are you, if I do it with like a stern face, it's like how are you? Like what the fuck have you been up to? And I'm like, how are you? Smiley face. Then it's like, oh yeah, you're asking nicely. It's
Uh,
41% of people believe that every text, by the way, not just the one-off, every text needs to include an emoji.
yeah. I don't think that.
70% of Gen Zers say you need an emoji, compared with 46% of Gen Xers.
I mean, I guess I understand. I really do. Um, Again, I don't because I'm bad at it. But I can understand you need to know the intentions behind text because
Yeah.
that's not very yeah.
Well, what are the rich people in a skyscraper, well, in a giant tower block in Manchester upset about?
What are they upset about?
Yes, what are they upset about? Can you tell me? Why would the people living in a big tower in Manchester be upset?
Hmm. Too much wind.
No, it's that a recent tower's been built slightly bigger next to them. The fuck? How can
Oh,
I look down on the scum if there's going to be another tower?
that's looking down on at us.
Exactly, this is bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly.
That's silly.
Now, time to blitz through some of the other things.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, da 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 da. Woman arrested for calling police to get out of date with a man she met online.
Okay.
Like, imagine if your date is going like so badly, you're like, yeah, I need to call the police.
Jesus. Well, it's not that it went badly. She got cold feet, apparently.
Yeah, and I don't think that's a great excuse when you're calling law enforcement
Yeah.
to be like, yeah,
No,
I
it's
mean,
not.
I don't really want to go, so can you arrest him? Oh, bananas. Uh, Next, China's controversial love master teaches women to marry rich men.
Huh.
Got to get that money.
You gotta get that money.
The money.
The money.
I mean, this is just one person in China. Like, Chinese companies are sued for requiring female job applicants to undergo pregnancy tests.
Yeah, I would see that as a breach of privacy.
Yeah, so would I. Like, the fuck? Imagine if you're just like, I'd like to apply for this position. Are you pregnant? No. Well, you won't mind peeing on this.
Yeah, that's a little creepy too.
Well, speaking of creepy, don't worry. China yet again has you covered. Because silicone face masks spark legal concerns in China due to increased use in criminal activities.
Huh. Going full on like Mission Impossible.
Oh yeah, they're
I
full
mean
on being like, yep, why not?
that's actually kind of impressive if that's an actual real one.
Yeah, they're all real.
Yeah. Damn.
I mean, they look horrible. I'll show people in chat. Blah, blah, blah.
Damn.
Yeah, like it's a very bizarre time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's go with the lovely different people. So we've got a
Okay.
beautiful 2.26 meter tall woman is having trouble finding a boyfriend.
Really?
I'm surprised. Don't people
Yeah,
like tall
what's
women?
I know I do. What's her excuse for it?
Apparently, it's just at first just difficult. I guess some people just like short people. I don't know. I really don't know. I
Oh,
really hope she finds someone.
yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Good
she's
luck,
just
tall
fucking
queen.
decimating the door. Yeah, I mean, like I'm honestly surprised, but I wish her
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Now, at what weight do you think people should be like, no, let's just stop losing weight?
Depends on how tall you are.
Well, let's say this person's short.
Short. Maybe stop at 130.
Ah, okay.
Maybe
You're
even
you're
before then.
you're thinking too heavy because this woman weighs 25 kilograms and she's trying to lose weight.
No. There's something wrong.
She is bone.
Yeah.
I've literally seen a lich with more bones.
Yes.
Now, from humans to animals, or would you like nudity? Your choice: nudity or animals.
You know what? Let's go with animals. Save the nudity
Animals.
for last.
Perfect. Well, bicycle pedaling poodle becomes overnight internet sensation. Yet again in China.
That's adorable.
Yeah, just likes to ride his bike.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, yeah. And then 300 million year old blob fossil was a jellyfish.
Huh.
Yeah, they thought it was something like this. This is it.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, they were just looking at it upside down. It's like it must be some
Sounds
sort
about
of
right.
plant. Nope,
No, it's a jellyfish.
no, it's a jellyfish.
Jellyfish are strange.
Yeah, they are. They really are. Well, I mean, there is one last ocean story before the nudity.
Okay.
Now, do you remember the thing with? Do you remember the thing with the Ocean Gate people? You know, the people who went to the Titanic.
Yes.
Well, what if I told you that the Titanic sub company's co-founder wants to colonize the moon and create a joint society with Earth by 2063?
You know what? They can believe what they want to believe. I don't. Trust it. I don't
I
trust
mean,
it.
I'll
I
tell
don't
you right
trust
now,
them.
if they make rockets as high quality, shall we say, as their submarines, I don't believe I'll be buying a ticket.
Yeah. No. 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 But they've upgraded to a PlayStation controller.
Oh, that is exotic. That is exotic.
It's exotic. Yeah.
You know, but before they were using a Commodore 64.
Mm-hmm.
But over in California, California nudist rescues tourist from blowtorch wielding pirate guy in a caught on camera showdown.
Huh.
Now, what?
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? Yeah. Uh, like it's apparently a gay friendly neighborhood, and there was a crazy kind of pirate guy wielding a blowtorch.
Mm-hmm.
And the nudist just went up and was like, "Stop that shit."
Okay.
I mean, I'm glad they stopped it, but you don't expect
Mm-hmm.
a nudist to come around. You know, not all people wear capes.
Yeah.
Some just don't
some
wear
heroes
anything.
wear. Yeah, exactly.
Now, if I did this voice, "Hey, dude, how's it going?" Who do you think I'm talking about?
uh,
What's up, bros?
what is that, Bruce?
It's me. Hey,
Oh,
well,
Steve-O.
yeah, bro. Just so you know, like, why do you think his voice is like that?
Drugs.
No, not at all. He just.
Oh wait, no. It was a throat accident, wasn't it?
No, he just wasn't. He'd never been. He was not speaking correctly. He wasn't using his diaphragm to speak. He was putting all of his voice in his throat, so it was causing damage.
Yeah.
So, obviously, Steve-O has done many things with the Jackass community. With his Jackass friends. Now he does stand up. He does tours. He does a variety of different things. Can you tell me what Steve-O's decided to do?
I don't know.
Well, can you tell me what you have on your chest?
Jim?
Oh no, go lower.
Boobs.
Yes, because Steve-O is planning to get breast implants and keep them for 2 months, and then they're coming out.
You know what? Go for it, King.
Yeah, he's just like no one's really done it just for shits and giggles and to see what it's like. Because unlike other thing, you can like with a breast implant, you can just take it in then take it out.
Yeah.
It's not like a very like an overtly intense surgery. But yeah, he's just like, yeah, I'll get boobs for a couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Yeah. Why not?
But yes, that is the end of the stories that I have. Now, I believe You had something for me.
Ah, yes. Oh, we were talking the other day about SCPs, and you were
Yes.
telling me that you didn't know that much
Yeah,
about them.
I don't know many. I know the one that like you if you don't look at it, it kills you.
Okay.
That's the classic one. And I
Mhm.
know
So,
thanks to Papa Meat, I know about an IKEA that's endless.
fair enough. Well, I put together a list of 20 SCPs,
Okay.
some of them being real, some of them being fake.
Perfect.
Uh, so let's get on with the first one. This one is SCP-682. Each SCP is for those who don't know, the SCP Foundation is a foundation or is a let's say a wiki of sorts
Yes.
that it's a creative writing that when you get back down to it, it's a creative writing project. Everything is open source.
Well,
Uh,
you know how you said
it,
everything is open source.
mhm.
I covered a weird news story a while ago when someone had bought the website, and
They tried
yeah,
to.
they tried to claim copyright over
Yeah.
everything. It's like no,
Mhm.
no, that ain't working.
Yeah. But it basically documents anomalous objects and oddities.
Hmm.
So the first one I'm going to talk about is SCP-682.
Okay.
Uh, SCP-682 is a highly intelligent, incredibly hostile reptilian creature who seeks to destroy all forms of life and is extremely difficult to kill or contain, requiring constant monitoring and frequent testing. Is this SCP real or fake?
Wait, does it look like anything, or does it just look like a lizard?
It looks like a decaying lizard.
A decaying lizard. I think it's fake.
Is real.
It's real. Oh, I felt that was kind of
Yeah.
basic. Normally SCPs just
Yeah.
go batshit insane. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just your basic. It's just your basic murder lizard, you know.
It's just a basic
Just your
murder.
basic murder lizard.
It's extremely hard to. It's nigh invincible. They've tried to kill it.
Will it kill?
Okay. Will it kill? All right. This is SCP. Where did I put it? Oh, okay. SCP 458.
Okay.
Uh Also known as the never-ending pizza box.
The
It
never
appears to
ending
be a
pizza box.
mhm. It
Right.
appears to be a standard pizza box from the popular chain Little Caesars. However, the box is anomalous in that it always contains hot, fresh pizza of the user's favorite types and toppings, regardless of the preferences of others around them. The pizza replenishes itself every time a slice is taken, ensuring that it is never empty. It has been classified safe due to its benign nature and ease of containment.
Who owns it though? Because you said whoever owns the pizza box.
No, whoever opens the pizza
Oh,
box.
whoever opens it.
Hmm.
Because this does sound like an SCP. Oh god. I'm gonna say fake.
That one is real.
Yeah, I did want to say real, but yeah,
Hmm.
no, that's fair.
Okay. Uh.
This is the groan tube. Whenever someone goes ew ew.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna throw you a little bit of a softball because we literally just mentioned it.
Like yeah.
Uh, SCP 3008.
Oh, that's the next
Uh,
lucky one.
SCP-3008 is a large retail store that functions as a
Oh,
never-ending maze. Individuals who enter the store become trapped and must navigate the store, find food, and survive while dealing with other trapped customers.
fake.
That one is real. That's the
Fuck.
never-ending
Yeah,
IQ.
it's the other end. I know. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
Papa
god.
Meat covered it. They also did another one. I think it was called Uncle Johnny.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. This one is SCP 7017, also known as the thought transmitter.
Okay.
It is a small metallic device that, when placed on the forehead, allows for direct transmission of thoughts between individuals. It can lead to complete transparency or chaotic misunderstandings based on the user's intention.
Fake.
That one is fake.
Yeah, I like the I don't know. It just felt like it felt like that it was, I don't know. There was something about it, but then again, I've got all the other ones
Yeah.
wrong. So
Okay, this is SCP 072692. Also known as the Phantom Library. It is a ghostly library that appears in different locations every night. It contains books that detail the lives of everyone who's ever lived, including their potential futures. Visitors often find themselves lost for hours or days inside.
I'm gonna say fake, just because we've had one similar.
Yes, that one is fake.
It sounds like you remember the library from Doctor Who, the one with the hey two who turned out the lights.
Yeah, I'll be completely transparent with you. I actually to come up with these fake ones in the descriptions, I actually used Chat GPT.
Ah, okay.
So when I was actually reading these back, I was like, that just sounds like an episode of Doctor
Yeah,
Who.
you never know. My
um,
character might be an SCP since I'm blending in with the world.
oh yeah, definitely. Uh, this is SCP-8888. All right, also
Exotic.
known as the Echo Chamber.
Ah,
Is a pair of unique headphones that, uh, when worn, allow the user to hear the thoughts and memories of anyone who has previously used them. Prolonged use can lead to the user losing their own sense of identity.
I'm gonna say real.
That one is fake.
Really, it's very good though.
It is a very good one.
It is a very good one. I could see the game Control.
Mm-hmm.
I could see
Oh
that
yeah.
being in like one of the vaults in Control.
Mm-hmm. Uh. Okay. SCP-80085. The temporal typewriter. It's
It's
an
real.
old-fashioned type. You don't want me to describe it?
I know what it is, but it's real.
No, it's fake.
What?
Yeah. In fact, I purposely put the number as 80085 because it's boobs.
I know, but like the type. I'm sure there's a typewriter SCP.
Yeah, I think I don't know if there is one. I'll
Maybe
have to look into
maybe I'm just thinking about Alan Wake.
that. Maybe. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This is SCP-049.
Nice.
Also known as the Plague Doctor.
It's real.
It's a this one is real.
Yeah, I've
It
seen
is a
this one.
humanoid. I love the Plague Doctor.
So do I.
Uh,
Yeah, it's essentially just a humanoid guy in a plague doctor mask. I mean, to be fair, the plague doctor mask aesthetic it's an interesting aesthetic.
oh yeah. Well,
Just used to put herbs and
if
stuff
you read
inside.
into him further, they've actually tried to remove the Plague Doctor mask from him, and it's actually fused to his skull.
Ah, very similar
Yeah.
to the Doctor Who episode with the war mask.
Yes. Okay, this is SCP-7011.
Okay.
also known as the Infinite Garden. It is a small potted plant that, when planted in any soil, transforms the surrounding area into a sprawling, enchanted garden filled with exotic and previously unknown flora and fauna.
I'm gonna say it's fake, but it's what No Man's Sky wanted.
Yeah, that one's fake.
Yeah, I feel literally that was written by Sean Murray from Hello Games.
Yeah, fair enough. Uh, let's see. This is SCP-66699, or known as the shape-shifting mask. It's an ornate mask that allows the wearer to transform into any person or creature they can imagine. The transformation is complete, including voice and abilities, but prolonged use can cause the wearer to forget their true identity.
Oh, apparently the typewriter SCP is S. Uh, there is a typewriter SCP.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
Completely forget your identity. I want to say it's real, but honestly, I think it's just something out of Lethal Company.
It is fake.
Yeah. I wanted to say it was real, but it felt like it was like that mask from Lethal Company where they're just like, I am evil now. Look at me. I am evil now.
Okay. This is SCP-7734,
Okay.
also known as the Quantum Puzzle Box. A seemingly unsolvable puzzle box that alters its internal structure every time it is manipulated. Solving the puzzle grants the solver knowledge of advanced technologies or glimpses into into alternate realities. It also risks unleashing dangerous anomalies.
I'm gonna say it's fake because it just sounds like someone's read Pandora's Box or Hellraiser.
Yeah, that is fake.
Yeah. Like, I mean, have you seen Hellraiser?
A long time ago.
I kind of like. Do you know there's like 5 or 6 movies of Hellraiser?
Yeah, there
I'm
is.
kind of tempted to go and watch them all entirely just because I think I've only seen the first 2.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see just how batshit insane they get because normally the sequels of like franchise horror movies like that just get bananas towards the end. Like Jason X
Oh
is
yeah.
just Jason in space.
Oh, fucking Jason X. It's fucking hilarious.
Of course it is.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Okay.
god. Yes, but continue.
SCP-173. SCP-173 is a statue-like entity made of concrete and rebar. Known for its hostile behavior, it can move incredibly quickly, but only when not in direct line of sight. If it gets too close to a person, it will snap their neck.
The thing is, I'm not sure what the other creature's made out of. I'll say it's real just because I know there is a creature that does that, but I'm not sure if that's the number. So, yes, real.
That is real. That
That
is
is real.
the
Okay,
peanut.
that is the one I'm thinking
Yeah.
of. So, like, loads of the people, like, some of the people who wrote these were just like, they were clearly written when, like, either a Doctor Who episode came out or something like that. They were just like, oh, the angels.
Yeah.
What if I write an SCP about that?
I mean, it's absolutely terrifying, like, storytelling.
Yeah,
I can get
it's very
behind
good.
it.
It's like the
Okay.
Bong Chong Dong ghost.
SCP-7010,
Okay.
also known as the Reality Eraser. SCP-7010 is a small, unassuming eraser that can erase any object or person from existence when rubbed on a photograph of the target. The eraser
okay.
itself does not diminish in size despite its repeated use.
It sounds interesting, but it sounds like it's from anime and not SCP. So I'm gonna say fake.
Yes, that is indeed fake. That would be one hell of a. Well, obviously you'd have to make a like a twist to it. That would be one hell of like a D&D magical item.
Yeah, I mean, what would probably happen is it would like if you erase something, it'll also erase like it'll be cursed. It'll be like it'll erase either one thing you hold dear, so normally like a magic item you have or something like that,
Yeah.
or like if
Mhm.
you if you want to remove this, it'll also remove like some of your memory. So what it'll do is it like permanently lower your stats.
Oh yeah.
But like you could straight up
Another
just go, nope, Tiamat, you're gone.
yeah, another example of something similar that I've seen that I kind of want to put in a game is basically giving them like a wand or a magical item that you like point at an enemy, and the saving throw is decent, but if it hits them, they instantly just vanish.
Ah, yeah.
But the twist is when they go to fight the big bad of your campaign, literally everyone that they've hit with that thing is in that room.
Jesus. Like I like the cursed sword of warning.
Mm-hmm. Oh
So
yeah.
it warns you about something, but doesn't. It's very vague and doesn't tell you what it is. And then like afterwards, like the thing happens. It's like, well, I warned you. Oh, Are you
Exactly.
still running a campaign for Ramona, or am I going to run it?
Uh,
I can't remember what was happening with that.
yeah, it kind of didn't go any further than that.
Well, we'll figure that out another time. But yes,
Well,
continue.
yeah.
How many more do we have?
The after this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more.
Ooh, okay.
After this one, I tried not to do as many as I did with the Sonic one.
I mean, to
Uh,
be fair, I also overloaded it when we did Furry or Football.
oh yeah. Um, this is SCP-46920.
Okay.
Also known as the Dream Catcher.
Ooh, I like that
It's
already.
a traditional Native American dream catcher that traps nightmares and negative thoughts, allowing the owner to experience only pleasant dreams. Over time, the trapped nightmares manifest into shadowy entities that can cause mischief or harm.
Ooh, God. I'm gonna say fake, but only because I think it sounds like it should be in Goosebumps rather than SCP.
Yes, it is fake. It does sound dope, though.
It does sound dope. I feel like it would be an episode of Goosebumps. Like,
Mm-hmm.
my aunt went to um wherever the like a Cherokee like reserve is, like like a Native American reservation kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. It's like, oh, they came back with a dream catcher. Ooh.
Ooh. Let's see. SCP. Okay. SCP 7014.
Uh huh. Okay.
The also known as the emotional vortex. It is a swirling vortex-like anomaly that appears randomly and absorbs all emotions within a certain radius, leaving individuals emotionally numb. The emotions absorbed are later released in a powerful burst, causing intense emotional responses in those nearby.
I know that's fake because that's just Twitter.
Yeah, that one's fake.
Yeah, that's just Twitter.
That's just straight up Twitter.
Yeah, you hear something, you feel just dead inside, and then like after that's passed, everyone just explodes online.
Okay. Um. Okay. SCP-096. Also known as Shy Guy. It is a humanoid creature that becomes violently enraged if its face is seen, either directly or through photos/videos. It will relentlessly pursue and kill anyone who has viewed its face.
I'm gonna say it's real just because it's I'm down. I'm down for it.
That one is real. In
Yeah.
fact, there's actually a pretty scary story around it, where this guy was taking photos in the mountain and was like looking at the pictures, and there were 3 pixels of the Shy Guy in it, and
Okay.
it like fucking hunted him down. It has a supernatural ability to find where you are. If you go into a plane,
So is it
it'll
the second you notice the face?
yes.
So like let's say like you took the picture when you were a kid, never looked at it, and then like on your deathbed you finally developed the pictures. Then only then it would come for you if you saw it.
Exactly.
Okay, interesting.
And it only reacts to direct photos of it. It doesn't react like they had this experience where they used death row inmates to do
I mean, isn't
experiments.
that just what the SCP Foundation does?
Yeah, they took this person up into a plane, showed him a picture of the creature, and had him draw it. Which for some reason the Shy Guy does not react to the drawing, but as soon as the plane landed, the Shy Guy fucking killed the
But I mean, it makes
guy.
sense. I mean, I guess like
Yeah,
no matter how good an artist you are, you're still being like this is their interpretation of what they saw.
exactly.
The real question is, did if they tested whether or not they took a picture of a picture?
I don't think they have.
Because then
If
that
they
would be
have,
like
I'll need to.
if it's like transitory, like if it's a picture
Mhm.
of a picture, is it then direct? You know what I mean? Because a drawing is like it's like if I went, oh, this is a smiley face, and it's just the drawing of a stick man or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, continue.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up. SCP-999, also known as the Tickle Monster,
Oh, okay. I was
uh,
expecting a different
is a
999.
it's a friendly gelatinous entity that induces extreme happiness in those who interact with it. It has a calming euphoric effect on people and is used in therapy for SCPs.
I'm gonna say fake, entirely just because it sounds like Poppy's playtime.
That one is real and he's adorable.
Okay, fair.
He's just basically this orange mass of what feels sort of like peanut butter,
Huh.
and he can actually emit your favorite smell
Oh, okay,
as
that's
well.
nice. It's nice
Yeah,
when
he's
SCPs are just nice.
yeah, like they're not all super scary.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's some just like,
Um,
oh, it's a duck that quacks.
okay, here we go. SCP-1074. SCP-1074 is a collection of radio stations that broadcast messages from an alternate dimension. The content often reflects a dystopian future or apocalyptic scenarios, offering cryptic messages and warnings.
I'm gonna say real just because it's cool.
That one is real.
Yeah, it feels like someone was watching like alternate history and was just like, I want this as an SCP.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Okay. This is SCP-131. SCP-131 consists of 2 small, friendly entities resembling owl-like robots. They are known as the iPods, and act as caretakers and guardians, offering assistance and the protection of other SCPs.
The fact is, that sounds like it was. That sounds like it's written for an SCP, but I hate it, so I'm gonna say no. It
That
looked
one
real.
is real.
Yeah, I had a feeling
Yeah.
it was real, but I absolutely hate it. The
Yeah.
iPods, really?
The iPods. Okay, this is the last one, okay?
Okay.
This is SCP-093.
Okay.
SCP-093 is a red disc that, when held, allows the user to enter a parallel dimension reflecting different apocalyptic scenarios. The nature of the dimension varies based on the color of the disk's surface.
God, I want that to be true. Either it's a Sonic fanfic or it's true.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say true.
It is a real SCP.
Yeah, it's cool as shit.
It is pretty damn cool.
Like, alternate dimension stuff is always like a real cool thing to like look at.
Oh yeah, no. If you really want to go into a deep dive of stuff like that, I would give SCP a good
Yeah.
read. Cause
I mean, what we could do is we could just do like a chill, like VR thing, and then just have like SCPs just plastered on the wall and be like, this one. Let's go into depth about this one. Like a spooky podcast.
Fair enough.
Do it on like we can do that. We could do that in October. Just like
Yeah.
Like do like a deep dive into SCPs. Just come in our characters and like have a full suit, and then just be like, it's time to sit down and examine this SCP.
Oh, you know I'm gonna show up as Mallow.
Oh yeah. And I'll just show up as, I don't know, Dave from accounting, specimen D.
Dave from accounting.
Oh no, actually, I'll probably be able to find like a lab coat. Maybe I could be like a scientist.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, that is the end of weird news.
All right.
I know. Did you have a good time?
Yes, I had a very good time.
And I really like the SCPs. Apart from the iPods.
Yeah, no, except for the iPods, yeah.
But yes, there may be more streams later in the week. But for now, we shall catch you all later. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.